in true Grabouw style. I am on the back of the bakkie with Gary behind us with the Pajero, and we are going back down to the prize giving and to the Eventful. My hands is black. We had some vehicle issues with some of the vehicles on the trail, but it's turned out to be a beautiful day. We can't wait for the prize giving and the fun and the music and the families, and the guys going back up on the trail later.
So we headed back to Grabouw, this time for a family fun day out. And you'll find out exactly why we came back and why we always come back. So the Grabouw Trail, which is situated about 45 minutes out of the CBD of Cape Town, is a fond favorite for OTBT because of the magnificent views, the proper setting. It's just an all-around beautiful trail to bring the family out to just have a perfect family jol. But there's another reason why we came back here, and that was for charity. This year we adopted the Lamme Oes project in Bonnievale, and we were adopting 166 kids that we were going to give Santa shoeboxes and stationery for the year of 2022. Also stay tuned later on in the episode and see what went down on the trail. And this is another classic OTBT, nobody gets left behind. We'll fix your vehicle no matter what the time and what the place. So it was normal as per usual, guys were deflating, nerves were getting there, everybody was excited. This is a trail that you bring the whole family out, the dogs, the grandmother, the kids, everybody. Because it's just such a trail that you want to show it off to everybody. We had a few newbies, and that's what it's about, getting the newbies on the track and learning what it's all about to be out in nature. We broke up into 3 groups, led by Yasin Tagudin, Graham Butler and Neil de Kok, because it was too many vehicles for one single file.
Right, we're just rolling forward to make space for everybody to join convoy.
So if you don't know, Grabouw is such a magnificently beautiful trail, tucked away between Elgin and Grabouw. This trail is the epitome of being out in nature. And there's no open flames allowed here or no braais, but there's good reason why. Because you would not want to damage something as beautiful as this. This is what overlanding and 4x4ing is about. It's about taking your vehicle to remote locations and just taking in the beauty of nature. And there's Carrie, my wife, driving my Pajero. This is just an ultimate beast. I love this vehicle. But enough of my blabbering. Here's actually some beautiful scenery to show you what the Grabouw Trail is all about. We had so many different vehicles on the trail. We had even a brand new Fiat 4x4, something you don't often see on a trail. And it was amazing to see how well this vehicle did. So it does not mean you always have to buy a Toyota or a Nissan or a Mitsubishi or one of those vehicles. Any vehicle is a vehicle that can bring you out in the open, just to get out with your family and enjoy. So some things about the Grabouw trail is that there's also an all-wheel drive section. There's a 4x4 section. So the all-wheel drive section is also a 2x4 section, meaning that you could come here with your Subaru or your normal bakkie with diff lock. But being on this trail reminds you of something in the garden, like as if you were in nice and tucked away in a forest. And for me personally, this train is even better when it rains.
Wheel bearing. Count on Cooper. How are you feeling? How was this trail? Are you enjoying your vehicle?
Awesome. Trail is awesome. I'm loving it. It's amazing.
Is this something that you can see yourself doing for a long time?
Yeah, I think I love to do this with the family all the time.
Lovely. It's nice to have you out in the outdoors, in the forest.
So awesome.
And there we had Ivan and his family, newbies to 4x4. But that's what it's about, stepping out of your comfort zone to get out in nature with your family.
As per usual, at the Grabouw trail, we have a Ford Ranger problem. Seems to be a common thing. This is a brand new vehicle. This vehicle only goes 45. This vehicle has only got 150 kilometers on. 80 of them was to get to the trail. 70 was that the driver bought it brand new 2 days ago, and it's already broken. What's wrong?
This over here is Team B, which is Graham Butler's team. They had a jewel out there. These were the almost more experienced drivers that just wanted to go out and bash it a bit. The newbies weren't too keen on it, but there was actually newbies with him. And that was what was surprising, is that the newbies learnt so quickly once they were messing around with the more experienced drivers. And here we have Christian, and this is basically our house on wheels. You know that this is the classic Toyota bakkies. And Christian's got a house at the back of this thing, so basically he's off the grid with this thing.
Net een klein beetje terugrol, net een klein beetje terugrol. Nog een beetje, oké. Draai van daar af. Nog zo'n beetje terug, laat je net vastkoppen achter. Oké, hier kom. Ja, oké, go. Hier toch maar.
And here we got the terrain tamer boys with Nikki and Jamie. This is a monster of a 80 series. And here we've got Derek. Derek loves his Ranger, and this Ranger is a capable. I've seen what he can do with this Ranger. And here we've got Wayne Scott. Wayne Scott just recently got this Pajero Sport, and I mean, look at him go. He's part of the Flex team, the Flex boys, and behind him you'll see Evan coming up with the Flex fire. Well done, Wayne. And there we got Evan in the Flex fire. Evan doesn't make jokes. Check a jock in that Mitsubishi Triton 3.V6, baby. And Graham Butler, team leader. Graham is a magnificent skill driver. And what's the nice thing about Graham is a very technical person. So he gets out of his vehicle, he assesses the situation, and he doesn't make mistakes. We all make mistakes, but Graham, we call him the principal in the group because he is that thorough. And this is impressive. This was his first time out 4x4 with a brand new Fortuner. Never 4x4 before. But with the guidance of a good team, he made it. And he made it just as well as someone else that's been 4x4 for a long time.
Kijk, kom weer, stop weer af. Kom weer. Recht, Jubilee, recht. Recht, hou net zo, kom. Kom. Kom, hou aan. Lekker. Well done, bro, well done.
This is the vehicle that later on you'll see what happened to the ball joint on this vehicle. Another terrain tamer vehicle. Justice. And here we got Magedin. Check out Magedin's Pajero Shorty 3.5 V6. This is an absolute beast. Watch the GoPro, Wani. And look at Jimmy, underrated vehicle. And here we got Ando coming up in their Jeep. He makes it look like it's nothing. This Pajero from Rad tours basically the Western Cape. This is a tour vehicle. And now for the prize giving. Everybody got something. We had so many prizes on offer that day from all our sponsors. We'd just like to thank each and every one of them for coming to the party. We'd like to thank Terrain Tamer for being there. We'd like to thank Good Up Tires for being there. And to Kothar's Kitchen for doing the food on the day. We'd like to thank Mitsubishi Kelsover for being there.
We want to see, we bus.
Hey, one tire. 4,000 Rand tire voucher. Nice jokes. I'll see you soon.
Is by building these pizza ovens that you basically slide in the back of your van. I don't know how it works. Fire. So fire, you put it on the fire and then you make a pizza. Okay. You selling this?
Yeah, selling it as
Okay, so what is it going for you? Two for the pizza oven. You want to give one of this away?
yes.
You know who you want to give it to? Okay, who do you want to give it to?
So for the past year, I've been looking on the group, all the guys that's always posting food and like cooking and all of that. And there's one guy every night posts the same thing, what he's cooking.
Dankie meneer.
I say, nou moet jy nog maar allemaal een pizza maken, hè?
Ik zal ze maken.
Hier is jou pizza slide ook.
Baie dankie julle.
See?
Lieflik.
Also for being another supportive wife, always allowing her husband to come make a fool of himself, is Rivka, for allowing Rita One to always entertain us on the trails. Where's Rivka? Here you go. That's a voucher for Brazilian. Yeah. For your
Ik 2.2 Toyota.
Yeah. Is it you, Christian? That thing with the house, is it yours? Shit. No, the thing is, it's hardcore. Everyone's doing it. We've got the voucher from you for a cave bar. So you can park the house outside. And it's a 300 rand voucher from Cave Bar.
Oh, thanks.
And then, also we had a driver that also showed exceptional skill today that we want to give the gas stove to someone that wants to camp a lot and get out. Rian, this is for you, it's with the gas tank. Well done. And then Yusrik. Yusrik with the Fortuner, the black Fortuner. Yusrik, it's a voucher for a car wash, a traffic car wash. No, because you, what they were saying is you're the most impressive new driver. Because you came with a brand new vehicle. Okay,
Ladies, no favor.
now, you had Utrecht pad for the year end, and then we had a Pajero. Ford, sorry, it was a Ford that stuck very badly. That we had to recover, and Jacques helped him out, and the guy would like to return the favor. He's got 2 vouchers of stainless steel exhaust systems, either 63 mil
Or 76.
or 76 mil. Whoever's intending on wanting to do it, so we call. I think you're going to eventually go that way, because I know that is your thing. It's a 20% voucher off of it. Awesome. So it gives you just a, you know, proper. It's a pleasure. And then also, Rita One, your car. You sound like a man's car now and put a 76 mile on.
Lekker Wani.
Yeah, 20% not like any exhaust work or anything. Thank you. So one of the new guys that's out of the beaten track today, ball joint snapped under his vehicle, and it happened almost at the time of the prize giving, so a lot of the guys couldn't come down for this. They stepped the vehicle, they had to leave it there because you cannot drive this vehicle at the ball joint. The vehicle is now stuck in the mountain. And fortunately, Gino got hold of Mark that was on his way to Arniston. And Mark picked up a part in Cape Town, brought it through to Grabouw. And the part just arrived now, and everybody's left after the prize giving. But we're going back up into the mountain to fix this vehicle and bring it down, because this vehicle cannot stay here overnight. It's going to storm. So we're in a convoy of 4 vehicles going now to go replace it and get this van down. So yeah, just check what's going to happen next. Having a moment thinking about my life in the mountain. That's okay? Good love out here, but it's cold out here.
Yo.
But I can appreciate
Now the part came all the way. Mark brought it through to Gino from Grabouw Tires. Brought it all the way from Cape Town through to here. And the part arrived about 20 minutes ago, and we stayed up back in the mountain.
On the same day.
On the same day! Space box, bro!
Just like it. So Gershon, what's all
This was the
shackles doing there?
They were going to try and make it that he could at least free.
It was getting cold in the mountain, trust me, it was getting cold, but nobody gets left behind. We made a plan to get him out.
Going to work. So that is where this comes in. That the actual path is what you need. You can't get away from reading the path. Yeah. Looking right that side. Connor, you take your feet away there.
Tap on it, druk on die tonnetjie. Maar stadig. Straighten up. Ja, het gaat achter naartoe, ja. Hij is een klein boek.
So to all of you that attended on the day, thank you for making our end of year charity event such a huge success. And if you're looking for trail to go out to, Grabouw is it. Until the next time, from the team at Off the Beaten Track, take care and be safe. Being an Isuzu driver, what happened here today with the Ford? Because it's always a Ford issue.
It's always a Ford issue.
It's always to do with wheels.
Leaking oil, they're leaking air, but now they're collecting stones. So they're stealing from the nature conservation.
So this vehicle is 2 days old and it's giving problems already.
Oh, my friend, you know. See that blue van there? See that silver van there? That silver van showed what it's capable of without your gadgets. No gadgets was engaged today. No more knoppie.